All right. Golden State takes commanding 2-0 series lead, winning both games at home against Denver. Now remember, you're up 2-0 in a best of 7. That means the other team has to beat you 4 of the next 5 or you don't lose the series. That's just the way the math works. So Golden State, if they don't lose 4 out of 5, they're going to advance. It's a 20-point win. Look, Denver was up double digits midway through the second quarter, and then they weren't. I mean, it just was an avalanche of Warrior Nation there. Steph Curry finished with 34. Jordan Poole follows up his 30-point playoff debut with a 29-point performance in his second career playoff game. And if you look at what happened with Nikola Jokic, this is a guy that struggled again. Now, he gets ejected, second technical foul, frustrated, wasn't getting foul calls. Game was already out of hand, but he finishes with 26, 11, and 4, far under his 50.5 total that was projected for points, rebounds, and assists. All right, let's bring in our NBA insider, Bill Reiter. I'm Eric Casilius, and right now it's 2-0. Let's start with what we saw in this second game. If I'm a Golden State fan, I go, Steph looked good. Klay Thompson's looked like he's getting pretty darn healthy. We're starting to get guys to step up. Jordan Poole, you got to be thrilled at what they did. Why, though, were they able to go from down double digits to winning by 20 in this one?
The offense they're always going to be able to do, and as Steph Curry gets back into the flow of things, that's going to be more true. I think, it's the defense. Every single time the Warriors have won a championship, they have had a top 5 defensive rating. They look like that level of defense. Draymond Green was awesome on Nikola Jokic. You mentioned the fact he was frustrated. A lot of it was he was just stymied every step of the way by this Warriors team. You don't let the other team score. You get the ball to Steph and Poole, and Klay Thompson had a good game, and they do their thing. That's the Warriors of old, where you blink and you're down 15.
All right, well, the guy may win a second straight MVP, right? Nikola Jokic. He's a great player. But it has been a frustrating series. Ejected in this one for a second technical foul in the game. It was in the fourth quarter. Game was already out of hand. You could see that he just, wanted the foul call. They didn't give it to him. He walked right over the official, let the official have it. Official had no real, let's be honest, choice here. You're going to have to tee him up there. This is a guy that's, minus 45 when he's on the floor through the 2 games. Basically has the same amount of points as shots taken. Is it because it's playoff basketball and he gets exposed a little? Is it because of Draymond Green's defense? Is it because nobody else in Denver is stepping up? What's the reason why Jokic has not been regular season Jokic through these 2 games?
I think it's 2 things. Draymond Green is a huge part of it, and the Warriors are a huge part of it. But you're talking about a guy, you're right, he's going to win almost certainly his second MVP in a row. This should have been a Denver team that had a championship aspirations, and those should have been realistic. Michael Porter Jr. goes down. Jamal Murray hasn't come back from injury. So I think you're also seeing the frustration of a great basketball player who looks around at his team and knows he doesn't have enough help, tries to do it himself, and knows that he's not good enough, not to go up against this entire Warriors defense. And that's where the frustration comes from. Not just this game, this series, but the fact this season's a waste, and he's experienced it firsthand against Golden State.
All right, I mentioned the math works out. You're up 2-0 in a 7-game series. If you don't lose 4 out of 5, you win the series. The other side of that coin is they say it's not a series till the home team loses. If every home team wins, we're going to be Game 7, Golden State tied up 5 minutes ago, and let's see who wins it, right? So Denver can go home and go, look, as long as we check our boxes at home, we're still in this series. Can you make a case that Denver can go back to their Mountain Time Zone and win 2 at the Pepsi Center?
Absolutely not. And I'd like them to win 1 because I've got the Warriors in 5. They're not good enough. And you saw the frustration. You saw Will Barton and DeMarcus Cousins going at each other. On the sideline, you saw Nikola Jokic being kicked out of that game, and you saw the blowout. They are outclassed by this Warriors team. You're talking about a Golden State team that I think beats everybody they play outside of maybe the Suns in the Western Conference. That's a coin flip. Denver doesn't belong in the postseason, not without the other guys I mentioned. They're just not good enough, no. Maybe they win 1. They're not winning 2.
All right, mismatch. And it's not going to help Denver going back to the mountains for games 3 and 4, says Bill Reiter. So here's your series schedule. Again, 3 and 4 in Denver. It'll be Thursday and then Sunday. So you're going to get a couple of days for Denver to figure out what's up. They're going to get Tuesday and Wednesday off, and they'll get Friday and Saturday off. So it's basically game on, 2 off, game on, 2 off for the first 4. And right now, the only thing you're guaranteed is 4. Not even guaranteed to get to 5. And remember, Bill Reiter said Golden State in 5, which certainly looks like that could end up being your result.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.